Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local schools. I'm Jeff Lang alongside Damian Idiart, coming to you live from Crater High School in Central Point, Oregon. Thank you for joining us tonight. Welcome again to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Today featuring the traveling Winston Churchill Lancers versus the hometown Crater Comets. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Central Point School District and our participating community business partners. Joe Brett is the executive producer for events on TableRockSports.net. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. Please support Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, search Table Rock Sports, and click on the red subscribe button. Again, Jeff Lang alongside Damian Idiart, glad to be here. National anthem being played here at Crater High School. We'll pause for the playing of that by the Crater High Band. National anthem by the Crater High School Band. Again, happy to be here on this Friday night, Damian. It reads 7:18 on a Friday, February 25th, like we haven't waited long enough for this matchup. Girls matchup earlier tonight went about a half hour long. Churchill Lancers come away with a win of 34-30 in a tight matchup between two top 5 teams at the 5A level at the girls' action. Starting lineups here for Coach Kelly Bookin's Churchill Lancers. Number 5, that's Max Montgomery, a sophomore, stands 5'10". Number 10, that's Matthew Forsythe, a senior, stands at 6'4". Number 11, Cooper Case, a junior, stands 6'4". Number 14, Carson Lunar, a junior, stands 6'2", and what may be the 5A state player in the entire state of Oregon, wearing number 12, a senior, 5'8", Samanje Morgan. We'll have a lot to talk about him and his play later tonight. Coach Kelly Bookin brings in an overall record of 19-4. He is 14-0 in league this year. A perennial power in the Eugene area are the Churchill Lancers. Make the 2.5-hour trip down I-5 tonight. Starting lineup for Coach Brian Broadus in his first year for Crater Comets. It's just layered with a ton of seniors here. Number 1, that is Caden Lassiter, again a senior at 5'11". Colton Vrains wearing number 2, a senior at 6'0". Number 3, that's Javon Smith, also a senior, 5'11". Logan Price wearing number 4, a 6'3" senior. And then Tate Brewster sporting some new shoes tonight. Looks good, number 32, a 6'5" senior. So all senior lineup for Coach Brian Broadus. Damian, your thoughts?
Well, these are the powerhouses in the league, right? And I think we're going to be in for a good one. I think they're both getting ready, fine-tuning things for playoffs, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, you're right, indeed. So Churchill comes in ranked number 4 in the state, Crater number 6 in the state, gearing up for the playoffs. One more league game for each of these teams after this, and then the final seedings will be placed for the top 16 teams and we'll get into that a little bit later. So a tip here, Crater moving from right to left on your screen on all white silver trim. Tip is controlled by Churchill. Here's Morgan quickly to the rim. No player control. Oh, it is a player control foul as Caden Lassiter got his feet set for the quick Samanje Morgan.
Yeah, Samanje forced that one. I don't know why he should have pulled up.
Good quick feet by Lassiter, the All-State linebacker for the Comets. Churchill loved the uniforms, all black trimmed in blue tonight.
Kind of intimidating.
Yeah. They come in man-to-man. Ball's tipped away into the hands again of Morgan. So a turnover on the first possession by the Comets. Here's Morgan again, bothered by the 6'5 Brewster. Shot up and in by number 10. And that is Matthew Forsythe. The senior gets that to go from the baseline, 2-0 favor of the Lancers.
What the first matchup between these teams, what happened, Jeff?
Caden Lassiter, a deep three, just what the Comets needed there on their second possession. These teams last played on January 21st, Damien, up in Eugene. It's a tight game throughout, and it opened up in the last 2 minutes with Churchill coming away with the win, 62-46. But the game was within 3 within the last couple minutes, and then Churchill pulled away.
Well, they haven't lost yet in league, so see if we can bring them their first loss tonight.
Samaje over to Forsythe. Bath to Samaje on the baseline. He's double teamed now. He'll dribble it out calmly.
I remember before the pandemic, Samanje was coming off the bench, and now he's the focal point.
Long shot by Ty Weiskind. The senior takes a shot and looks at this Crater student section like, yeah, 5-3 lead Lancers. There. Here's Morgan doing what he does best, and that is driving and dishing and getting shots for his team.
Ooh, that's a foul. Come on, ref.
A hard smack by Carson Luna on the forehead of Colton Brains. Colton's used to that. He's got 2 older brothers. He lives in my neighborhood, Damien, so he can handle that, right?
Good take, Tate. Oh, a little hard off the glass.
Tate Brewster on baseline, can't get that to go. Here's Morgan. He's going to be fouled hard. His head hits the baseline. And he's going to need a minute, folks, as Javon Smith got a lot of ball, but he got a bit of his arms, too. He came down hard.
Yeah.
Tell me they called a foul on that, or was that just out of bounds?
No, I'm pretty sure it was a foul by Smith.
Referees are discussing under the Lancer hoop.
Foul on number 3, Javon Smith. His first.
Well, these teams don't have bad blood between them. They always seem to have good games, competitive games, but nothing rowdy.
Is that a what Taylor Swift song? Bad Blood? Something like that. I'm way too old to be quoting Taylor Swift, but nonetheless, yeah, Bad Blood might not be it, but they certainly have been competitive over the last 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
Both have controlled the top of the Midwestern League the past 6 years, with Churchill maybe eking out a few more than Crater, but no bad blood, but certainly very, very competitive.
It's all right. Let's go.
Turnover by the Comets, the second in 4 possessions. 6-3 favor of the Lancers. I'm gonna get this right. Coach Kelly Bookin shouting orders for the Lancers.
Is he the longest tenured coach in our conference?
He is. Coach Bookin's on his 12th year. He has won a state title, Damien, and that was at Redmond High School in Bend.
That was a nice kick out.
Clean shot, rebounded by Smith. Comets look to push. Right into the heart. This is what they do best. Another turnover on Brewster, as for some reason he didn't want that shot.
Yeah, he was open, and then he's going to get pulled because of that. Two mistakes in a row.
Don't adjust your television sets, folks. The Price twins are in, wearing number 4 and 21. I can't tell them apart, but you can. You've been around them a lot, but they're spitting images of each other, both 6'3". And they're not identical, right?
They are identical.
They are identical.
They're just starting to look different as they get older.
I got it. Shot missed by Forsythe, but up and in by number 2,
Got to take care of those defensive rebounds.
Ty Weiskin now with 5 on the
Come on,
night.
Colton. Jeez, take that shot. We look very tentative right now.
Simon Morgan misses the easy left-handed lay-in. He was bothered by Colton Brains. There's another turnover by the Comets. I'm counting 4 thus far, and the Lancers are on the move. Morgan has a clear shot right in front of the Crater bench, nothing but money. And he has something to say to the Crater bench, as they had something to say to him prior to the shot. Expanded the lead 11-3 here on Crater's home court. The score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Churchill Lancers 11, Comets 3.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
The Start Something New sales event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Grand Cherokee L 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back 3P Truck of the Year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get a Start Something New deal on every new vehicle in stock, only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
On the court for the Lancers still is Weiskind, Luna, Case, Morgan, and Forsyth. For the Comets, Price, Colton Brains, Javon Smith, and Caden Lassiter. Just over 4 minutes to go here. The only scorer on the Comets is Lassiter. There's the next scorer, a three-point variety, Javon Smith. Assist to Lassiter. A couple gridiron players for the Comets, linebacker and wide receiver in Smith. Weiskind now in front of the Crater bench will drive with his left hand, bobbles it. Over to Forsyth, now to Morgan in front of the Crater student section, dressed in highlight orange and yellow tonight. What do you call that? A highlight
Neon?
out?
I don't know.
Neon out. That is the highest arcing jump shot that I have ever seen, Damian, and it goes down. And
Looks
that's
ugly,
Carson Luna for 3. 14-6. It's pretty on the scoreboard.
Yeah, it is. This is the exact start that they wanted on the road.
Good defense here by the Lancers. Nice pass.
Good cut
from Lassiter. Another assist to Javon Smith on subsequent possessions. 14-8 now. 3 minutes left here. First quarter action, Midwestern League.
I'm glad someone wanted to shoot from inside the key. Jeez. We don't get any points down low.
There's a forced turnover by the Comets. Coach Brian brought us applause. Says, let's push the ball. Colton Brains up top of the key. Price back to Brains.
Take him, Colton.
Good crowd here tonight, this Friday night. Again, the girls had a beauty of a game earlier. Very tight matchup. Went down to the last 10 seconds. Crater girls had the loss, 34-30.
Oh.
There is a poor pass from Lassiter down.
Take the charge.
Another three-point bomb hit again, staring at the Crater student section. They're
quieting them down, that's for sure. There's not much you can say when those are going in like that.
17-8 now, first quarter. A really productive first quarter for Coach Kelly Bookin and the Lancers. Again, 19-4 on the season, 14-0 in league, and they are on a long win streak. Their last loss was to Roosevelt. That's a Portland Metro school, 6A on January 17th. A loss of just 382-79. So
I think they had a nail biter against Eagle Point at home, didn't they?
They did. So their last game was against Eagle Point this past Tuesday, a 63-66 win at home for Churchill. And we know that Eagle Point is a very talented team. We'll see them here for senior night on Tuesday next week. And that's Logan Price up and in for 2 free throws.
All right. Let's see if we can put a little run together.
we as in the Comets, I'll remind you that my partner is certainly rooting for the team in white tonight. And we are, again, Table Rock Sports here in the Rogue Valley supports all the teams, South Medford, North Bedford, Crater, Eagle Point, Ashland, St. Mary's, Cascade Christian. Who am I missing? Grants Pass, Hidden Valley, North Valley. We are a fan of all. Here's Forsyth deep. Why not? They're on fire. Vrains high up. 6-foot senior for the rebound. Lassiter will drive to the middle. Pivot. Nothing. Nearly tipped away by Morgan. He's cheating in those passing lanes. Javon Smith with a nice pass to Brewster with a beautiful cut. It's hard not to miss Tate with those shoes, Damien.
He should be standing in the student section. Good things happen when you cut to the basket without the ball.
A minute 10 left here, first quarter. Comets scratching their way back. 17-12 now, first quarter action.
Yeah, they put the clamps on defense, got a couple stops. What's happening?
We've got a little illegal screen here on the Lancers.
I wasn't looking down there, so I didn't see it.
That's Cooper Case, the junior, 6'4", picks up his second. So some substitutions for Coach Kelly Book at number 5. That is Max Montgomery, the sophomore, is in, as well as number 22, Pete Pennington. Pete Pennington. We got Pete Pennington, we got Cooper Case, we got some great names. I love it.
Straight from south of Wales or something. What happened here? Makeup call? No.
And Pennington comes in, 1 second ticks off the clock, and he picks up his first. He's like, Coach, I don't know. That's kind of what I look like on a Friday with my boss. I don't know what happened. I just don't know.
I must be missing a lot. I missed both those fouls. I didn't see either of them. I'm looking at the wrong spot. So
under a minute left now. Brewster high above the arc. The set play gets in the hands of Vrains. Can't control it. Lassiter back to Vrains. He'll be open for the open three. Comes up a foot short. Offensive rebound for Lassiter. He gives him a football shoulder shrug. The sophomore, senior to sophomore, says hello.
I thought that was going to go against him just by the way his shoulder looked. Ref had a good angle. He had the same angle as us. 5
team fouls now here as they're racking up late here in the first quarter for the Lancers. Oh, beautiful pass, in pass. A lot of bump underneath by Pennington, but no foul. So that's Logan Price picks up 2.
I think he was vertical, so I think that was good, no call.
Price now with 4 on the evening. 2, and then the 2 free throws equals 4. 17-14 now. 16 seconds left on the clock. Pennington nearly picked. Goes over to Montgomery. Montgomery to Weiskind. Now Samaje has it in the corner. 5 seconds left. He'll find Montgomery in the corner. He's going to fire off. It looks good. It comes up a bit short and into the hands of Caden Lassiter. What a first quarter. The Comets scratch back here on the John L. Scott scoreboard. It's the Lancers 17. The Comets 14.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
And welcome back to Crater High School. Jeff Lang alongside Damian Idiart. End of first quarter, 17-14. As the Lancers got off to an early lead, 11-3. Comets had a plethora of turnovers throughout the quarter. Composed themselves, started to score, starting to pass, started to cut.
Yep.
Cut that lead to just 3, Damian.
Yeah, very manageable now. Let's see if we can have a good second quarter here.
Again, all these seniors on the court for the Comets, you'd think they'd be poised. And they were as they fought back, even though they found themselves in that early hole.
You know, Caden is the one that Lassiter. Ooh. He was deep there.
Lassiter with his second three of the night, just like he started the first quarter. So 6 points up for Lassiter with multiple assists. 17-17 now as action is heated up here for two top-ranked teams at the 5A level. Weiskind in with the floater, comes up real short into the hands of Price. Price had a really good game on Tuesday up at Willamette.
Yeah, he did. Both him and Smith, right? I think they both were.
Another long ball from Lassiter. So again, Lassiter, a star on the gridiron, all-conference running back, all-state linebacker, 3-year starter on the gridiron, and bringing his moxie and swagger here to the hard court tonight.
I love that they're not letting Churchill get on the run. I really get worried when Samanje has his way of the court in front of him, but on half court, I think we're in good shape.
Here's the Comets as they get out and run. That all started by the tip by Brewster.
Beautiful.
He puts it in the hands of Lassiter, and Lassiter with his 5th assist on the night gives it to Smith on the left-hand side, finishes with his right. 22-17 all of a sudden for the Comets. They've scored 7 straight.
Crater has them on their heels a little bit right now. A little discombobulated. The man's working, man's working. So, ooh, good Euro step. Twice he did that.
He did. Comes up short again for Weiskind. So, nice pass into the interior to Brewster. He'll go to Price, his running mate. Left hand, he comes up short into the hands of Smith. Now Brewster in the corner. He's going to slow things down. Back to Smith.
That's probably a smart play. He didn't really have. There you go.
Lassiter went to the middle, faked that jump shot, had it open, came out, squirted out of his hands. Here's Samanje with a big move. Shot at the elbow.
I don't mind that. He didn't have anybody down low. Nice
Smith into the side. Hard off the glass. A hard smack into the face of the number 32. That's Ryan Carson, who's checked in.
Hit him hard, so that's good.
Carson, a junior, stands 6'5", is checked into the game. Also into the game, number 4. That's Evan Thompson, a senior.
Sorry. I thought you were saying Logan was in for Caden, but nope, Caden came in for Logan.
A lot of substitutions, as you would suspect here. These benches are deep. It's going to be a long game. A lot of effort.
Is there any chance that these guys can play early? I guess they can't play the first 2 rounds of the playoffs, right?
The first round only. The second round, there's a very good chance they're ranked 4 and 6, Damian. Okay. So if it's 5 and 4 or 4 and 5, yes, so they could meet each other in the quarters for sure. It's a nice shot.
Good rebound by Tate.
Evan Thompson comes up short.
I liked how they contested that. That was nice.
Still 22-17, 4:50 left, a poor pass.
That's all right. Colton went to the ball, so that was good.
Now the last
that Brains. Money. Woo! Good rebound.
Multiple possessions here for the Comets. Price now takes a look. Back to Brains. They're giving him the 3-point shot if they want it. Brewster now to the kick to Smith.
Just a little short.
Nothing after 4 possessions on this end of the court. Samanje Morgan now up the right side in his left hand, calls for the screen. He's going to kick it cross court to Montgomery in the corner, right in front of the band. Comes up long into the hands of Smith now.
Yeah, nobody going to the glass.
No points for Coach Kelly Bookin here in the second quarter.
Followed a shot.
Brewster, contact, can't get it to go after 2 shots, so 6 straight shots missed by the Comets. Samanje finds Morgan, see if he can dial it in. He can. Nice rotation for the sophomore. Again, they found that hot spot, Damian, right in front of the Crater cheering set, the student section. Lassiter feeling it, and he drains another one, so 3 straight from deep.
Yes.
Football player turned into hardwood player.
We are needing every one of those points, too.
25-20 favor of the Comets. Samanje Morgan.
Nice block.
Get in there. Block. Picked up by Montgomery.
There's a foul.
Samanje Morgan wants a foul. Both Damian and I saw a clean block by Price on Morgan.
Yep, at the apex of his shot, too. It was beautiful.
Entering the game for the Comets.
Number 0 into the game, that's Ashton Akery, a sophomore for Coach Brian Broadus.
Like to see them keep their defensive intensity up these last 2-3 minutes.
Thompson gets it
shots.
underneath.
Nice.
Blocked by Brewster all the way up to Smith. Smith has the easy
Cannot
bucket.
be denied.
27-20 now, 3 minutes left, second quarter.
Javon's looking for that break every shot.
As he should.
Cheating a little bit. It's good.
We had a discussion earlier in the season about that term, cherry picker, right?
Yep.
We learned what that is. Morgan with a deep three.
Yes.
Off to the left, brought down by Akery. The sophomore
No turnovers, gentlemen.
Puts it in the hands of Lassiter. Lassiter is tackled.
Oh, good take. He sold it a little bit, but it worked out.
Folks, Table Rock Sports wants to say thanks to you. Over 100 new YouTube subscribers this spring. Want to join our team? Go to Table Rock Sports page at youtube.com and click on the red subscribe button. Today's game is also brought to you in part by Avista Utilities and our friends from My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Morning motivation, crunch in your lunch, and fuel for your road trip begins with My Circle K.
I know we don't want to talk about what ifs and where people are going to sit in the playoffs, but we're in control of our own destiny, aren't we? Aren't the Comets in charge?
Yeah, well, we can talk a little bit about that.
Okay.
The Midwestern League, maybe considered one of the top teams, certainly in the 5A level. It gets 4 teams. That is the highest shot in the world, Damien, and it goes down again for Luna. So I am being serious, folks. The roof here at Crater High, I don't know. I'm going to say it's 50 feet, and that arch is going 40. So Luna with 2 threes.
Nice crashing, Brewster.
Samaje Morgan on the move now. Gets it in the hands. Here's Montgomery. And he goes up.
That was a foul. He got away with the foul there. That's all right.
Get it to go. Price with a rebound.
Come on, slow it down. That's going to be good
for Brewster.
That is going to be good.
Back and forth we go. 31-23. A minute 45 left, second quarter, as Brewster nails a 3-point shot.
Not a single timeout in this quarter, Jeff. I haven't played one commercial yet. Oh,
another
again.
shot. Back
Trading
and forth.
him.
Matthew Forsythe nails another one in that hot spot right in front of the Crater students.
Exactly.
Actually, I keep saying that. 31-26.
Just like in their face. That's a good take. Oh, not conversion. Get back, Lassie.
Brewster with a lot of contact. Nothing. Here's Morgan at the elbow. Going to be hard. He
goes glass.
Unintended.
Yeah, I don't think he was
glass.
trying for that, but maybe he was.
Sometimes that's all it needs to get a player going, though, is to see the ball go through the hoop. 31-28 now as we near the end of the first half.
I don't know what happened. We were seeing some separation, and then all of a sudden it got tight again.
Oh, this is a team that's won
there you
19 out of 23 games.
Excellent.
Brewster nails another. So Tate Brewster.
That corner 3.
Yes, Tate Brewster having a night. He started a little shaky, but with some turnovers, but he's doing well.
Carl Anthony Towns would be proud.
That's right. Didn't he win the
three-point
contest?
Yep. Oh, gave it up. That's okay. He's not going to make that. Get to that ball.
Samaje Morgan with
a foul, but there was no foul.
Samaje Morgan with a trick shot.
What happened?
And Coach Brian Broadus wants a timeout. With 23 seconds left, it's a 30-second variety. Score, Comets 34, Lancers 28.
Time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
And we're back here at Crater High School. Coach Samaje Morgan having a conversation with the referee as he feels there's a lot of contact underneath. Coming out of that frenetic second quarter here where Tate Brewster's hit a couple in the corner.
It's nice when you hit those.
Yeah, speaking of Tate Brewster's, big shout out to, of course, Tate's grandpa, but also he's got an uncle that's watching tonight, I am told by Jason, in Wolf Point, Montana. So our viewership grows.
Yep.
If my geography's right, that's somewhere out there near Sydney, Montana, probably pretty close to the North Dakota border. So John Brewster, uncle of Tate Brewster, hello.
Welcome, John.
Hello from Southern Oregon.
Never stepped foot in Montana. I wonder if I ever will in this lifetime.
God. Yeah,
it's beautiful, I heard.
Please come with me. Lodgepole Pines all over. Cutthroat trout. There's Colton Vrains works his way in, and he gets it off the glass with the left hand.
Layup. He's a great finisher, ladies and gentlemen. Excellent half.
Excellent half for both teams indeed, as the Comets come storming back and score a ton of points. So many I can't count that high in the second quarter. We'll get that here at halftime and bring you up to date. 36-28 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. A good half indeed for both teams. Stay with us. We'll be right back here on TableRockSports.net.
Hello everyone, it's time for another episode of Traffic Safety First. Today we are going to be discussing some tips to help maintain a safe environment when operating your motor vehicle in a parking lot. Let's get to it. The information in today's video will include some ways to be extra cautious while in parking lots, specifically as they are heavily trafficked by vehicles and pedestrians. Here are some quick tips to keep yourself and pedestrians safe. Drive slowly in parking lots to be able to react as quickly as possible if a vehicle or pedestrian starts to enter your line of traffic. Make sure you have no distractions keeping you from paying attention to your surroundings. These can include radios being on, food or drinks nearby, or other passengers wanting your attention. If you see a vehicle attempting to leave a parking spot, stop with enough room to let the vehicle fully back out of their spot. Consider 2 car lengths of space as a guide for the minimum distance to give a reversing vehicle. Make sure to look behind you on all sides before attempting to back out of a parking space. Look at
Give those girls a round of applause.
Hello again, I'm Officer Ashwell with the Central Point Police Department, and you're watching Traffic Safety First. Today we will be going over how to navigate four-way stops as a driver. Let's go. You've likely heard the term right-of-way before, but do you know what the actual definition is? According to ORS 801.440, the full definition of right-of-way is the right of one vehicle or pedestrian to proceed in a lawful manner in preference to another vehicle or pedestrian approaching under such circumstances of direction, speed, and proximity as to give rise to danger of collision unless one grants precedence to the other. That's obviously a fairly complicated definition, so in simpler terms, as it applies to driving, right-of-way extends to a driver deemed as having the right to continue driving before another driver. This applies unless the driver with the right-of-way communicates with another driver that they may go first. So the intersection behind me is actually a two-way stop, but today we're going to be talking about four-way stops. So when we talk about four-way stops, we are talking about intersections where four flows of traffic converge at one intersection and all vehicles must stop and yield the right-of-way before going through to the other side. To make this easier to understand for the visual learners, we're deploying our handy tabletop map and these awesome cars, and we're going to use those to illustrate four scenarios on how to yield at four-way stops.
Here's a common scenario that happens. You're driving along and get to a four-way stop slightly before someone else. This is providing you with the right-of-way, and you may enter the intersection before the other driver. A second scenario may be that you come to the stop at the exact time as another driver. In this case, the law states the right-of-way is for whoever is the most to the right in a configuration. Here, that would be the purple-colored car. So that vehicle would have the right-of-way to go through the intersection first. For our third scenario, you may come to an intersection with the intention of turning at the same time as someone else who also has their blinker on, indicating they plan to turn. If neither vehicle would be traveling through the lane of travel as the other, both vehicles can proceed at the same time. And our fourth scenario, you come to an intersection at the same time as three other vehicles and everyone stops at the same time. This is pretty rare, but in this scenario, who would have the right-of-way? It's not possible to figure out who is the most to the right in this situation, so the way to handle this would be to use hand signals to grant precedence to other drivers. This happens usually by waving another vehicle to proceed first. Other drivers may take these steps before you do, so be sure all four drivers understand who is to go first before anyone proceeds to enter the intersection.
And that will be a wrap for our 23rd episode. I want to say thank you to PSS Duran for helping us make our video.
Thank you for having me.
We hope this takes some of the confusion out of yielding the right-of-way at four-way stops. We'll see you next month with another episode.
Eluding, he's northbound on 99. I need another unit to come in. Felony stop. Officer Ashford, you needed any great. Can you knock next time? Sorry. Did you see anything?
No, I didn't see you playing with your toy cars again.
Good. All right, how about you be the bad guy this time?
All right, but I'm warning you, I'm about to go 5 over the speed limit.
Hey, and welcome back here to Crater High School. Jeff Lang and Damian Idiart on TableRockSports.net. We've got a good one. Please stick with us here for the second half. 2 minutes to tip. Just a plethora of three for the Winston Churchill Lancers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 within that first half, led by Weiskind, Forsythe, and Luna, all with multiple threes. Max Montgomery also getting in play there as well. The Comets, scoring-wise, Tate Brewster had 8, a plethora in the second quarter. Caden Price had 2. Logan Price, brother, had 5. Javon Smith had 9. Colton Brains with 2 late in the second quarter. Ashton Akery with 1. And Caden Lassiter leading the Comets with a 3-point barrage. He had 13 in that first half. The score at the end of the first quarter were the Lancers 17, the Comets 14. The Comets exploded for 22 points in a high school game, Damian. That's a lot.
Great second quarter.
Where Lancers had just 9, and that ends us with a score of 36-28 at half. Again, this is the Medford Parks and Rec halftime report coming to you here from Crater High School. Damien, you were asking about playoffs and not getting too far ahead, but we're here. Let's talk about it.
Sure.
The Midwestern League gets 4 teams in to the 16-team bracket with an option for a 5th. As a lock are already Churchill, Crater, Eagle Point, and Ashland. And so there's, again, just one more game after tonight that these teams will have, and then they'll be reseeded where 16 will play number 1, 15 will play 2, 14 will play 3, and so on and so forth. Again, Comets come in number 6, Churchill number 4. After that first round, then they'll move along and up into the bracket, and they'll move obviously up I-5 to Corvallis, and they'll play on the campus of Oregon State University, Gill Coliseum.
One of my favorite times of year.
Ralph Miller Court. What a hall of grounds that might be. But Comets are very familiar with that court, as well as the Lancers. So we look to be joining you, Table Rock Sports. Hopefully we'll have a crew there covering both boys and girls action. That's set for March 9th through the 12th. That's a Wednesday through Saturday.
Oh, we come out. You know, we didn't talk about what we need to do this second half, Jeff, but
what are we going to do?
If Crater can make Churchill shoot almost exclusively threes, we're going to win this game. I don't care if they're hot or not. That's just not, it's not a good game plan to just rely on the 3 the entire time. And they didn't do anything else other than that, and we'll beat them if we do that.
And what if you're the Lancers? What is their key to the success, Danny?
Well, they need us to go cold. Yes! It's a beautiful way to start off. Nice, easy bucket. I just want to grind on them so that they don't get any hope.
Well, that would do it. So Brewster with his 9th and 10th point.
They're coming up short on them.
Wisekind short.
That one.
Now he's long. Battle for the rebound.
Oop, saved it under the bucket. That's a Crater ball. I don't know what he's complaining about. Could have got a foul on you, number 10.
Coach Kelly booking for the Winston Churchill Lancers. He is the district and the school athletic director in Eugene. I mentioned he won a state title in boys basketball back in 2003. That's when he had Marty Lunan playing for him. Marty Lunan, a 6'9" post and swing player, played for U of O, went on to play some European ball in Italy as well as for the Houston Rockets. Marty Lunan in the state title for Coach Kelly booking.
Let's hit that. See, Churchill's having number 14, this big kid, up at the top covering that. I think we can go right by him. Or not 14, I'm sorry. They have number 11, the guy shooting the ball, or 10. Yeah, I can't even see.
0 for 3 on the last 3 possessions. Matthew Forsythe comes up long on the 3-point attempt. Here's Brewster. A turnover to Morgan. Morgan behind his back now, turns on the Jets up the right-hand side. Goes up and in. He can't get it to go for Morgan. A tough shooting night for the senior.
Basket sealed for him.
Luna.
He was up there at the basket.
To Forsythe. Wisekind. He was up there. But boy, he can turn on.
What's he asking him to do?
Excuse me, go ahead.
Oh, no, I didn't know what he wanted his player to do there. I couldn't figure it out. Oh.
Ball tipped into the hands of Wisekind. There's Morgan, the wide open 3.
That's all right, let them shoot those.
Can't get it to go.
Just contest every one of them, but let them shoot them.
Ball falls into the hands of Matthew Forsythe. Forsythe up and in for the first 2 of the second half, 38-30.
Go right by him.
Lancers still in a man-to-man defense. Here's Lassiter doing what Damien said to go by him. Misses the left-handed chipper. Here's Morgan now up the left-hand side. Behind his back, into the lane, gets contact and gets that to go.
That was a weak call.
And it is just a matter of time before he turns it on. He's just that good of a basketball player, Damien.
Yeah. Well, we knew he wasn't going to just, lay over and die. But I'd like to see him just shoot threes and get out of the key like that. No penetration for him.
Lancers have a historic program here in boys basketball, state titles on the boys side in 1995 as well as 2001. Morgan with the old-fashioned 3-point play. Churchill, located in the west side of Eugene. About 1,200 students. Opened its doors for education in 1966, Damien.
Is that when you were born?
No way.
No?
Older brother was born then, but I am a 60s child, but much later.
69, I guess, huh?
Oh, that's right. Did a lot of great things in 69.
Yep. Summer of 69.
I think we landed on the moon, didn't we, in 69?
Probably.
Bryan Adams made a song about 69.
That was a forced shot.
Woodstock in 69. Lassiter off to the right on that shot. Forsyth.
Oh, weird pass, but it worked.
In, but it worked. Cooper Case with his first 2 for the junior. So a nice pass from Forsyth.
Well, they came out doing what they needed to.
38-35, halfway through the third quarter. Lancers have now stabilized themselves.
I'd like to see something more out of Colton right now.
Nice cut and a nice pass.
Yeah, going to his left, he's tough. He's got that little jump hook or whatever that thing is.
So Acree with his first field goal.
Oh, you can't just leave him wide like that. Oh, we got lucky.
2 of 3 now for Luna as he finally misses one. High arcing shot. Higher percentage to go in. Here's Lassiter. That's off to the right.
Oop, good rebound.
Tracked down by Price. Price is in the lane. He'll dribble out. Gives it to his brother. Caden
got the rebound.
Logan picked up by Luna now, working his way to the right. Nothing there as there's help. Nice pass and a nice cut.
Exactly what we need.
From Caden Price. So beautiful drive from Vrains. Drew the double team, and Price smart enough, brilliant actually, for the cut in the lane.
That's the shot we want to give him. But no rebound. We can't let those defensive rebounds. That was a long one, but.
Nothing for Wisekind. Now Morgan picked up by the sophomore Acree. Looks for contact, doesn't get it. And a rare turnover for Samaje Morgan.
Crater's looking a little gassed, Jeff.
Got mass substitutions coming in. We got Marcus Idiart, the junior, wearing number 11. He's joined in the backcourt by Ashton Acree wearing 0. We got Caden Price, Colton Vrains, and Logan Price. Also substitutions for Coach Kelly Book and travel on Colton Vrains. Samaje Morgan joined by Carson Luna, also with Evan Thompson, Pete Pennington, and Max Montgomery on the floor for Coach Kelly Bookin.
I don't know why that makes me laugh every time I hear you say Pete Pennington. Sounds like something out of like an old English novel or something. Lord Pennington.
Morgan's going to be blocked. He's bothered.
He got bailed out there. He wasn't going to make that little whirling dervish thing.
Samaje Morgan, a calm, cool cucumber. He's got a long sleeve shirt on. He's got to be warm, but some players are very comfortable with that. If again,
get on the floor.
Montgomery works his way into the lane. He draws contact.
Yeah.
He'll go to the line. So
a little slow with their feet.
Multiple possessions on that possession for the Lancers.
Foul number 21, Caden Price. His first.
Coach Kelly Bookin, he played at Willamette High School. Also, again, I mentioned he spent 14 years as a head coach of Redmond High School in Bend.
Back in the game for Crater number 32, Tate Brewster.
Again, one of the better coaches for sure in the state of Oregon.
What does a district AD do?
He runs the school. So in Eugene, they have a school district, right?
Yeah.
And he runs the entire for all schools.
So he's in charge of the rest of the ADs, I guess.
That's correct. Yeah, and then each high school has their own athletic
Sounds like
director.
it's a layer of management that's not needed. Oh, that was a foul.
Ball
a little
picked
biased,
from
though, I won't say. Oh, got that one there.
Morgan causing that turnover. Idiart thought there was contact and a push. A minute 38 left here, third quarter. Colton Vrains picks up his first.
Well, We need to get them to foul the Comets a little bit more.
Luna at the line for 2.
He's got that unorthodox shot.
High arch, great. Folks, for almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, your vehicle, and business needs. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and our communities.
If you hear that crash, think Bill's Glass. I'll do their own commercials.
Right.
I remember when my son was, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 years old, and we're in the car, and he ends up singing that song when it wasn't even playing on the radio, and I knew, oh,
really?
That was a pretty good jingle because it got a little guy interested.
7 points now for Carson Lunan, 1 of 2 at the free throw line. 42-37, a minute 20 left, third quarter. Javon Smith.
Good.
Contact from Pennington, a push.
Yeah. I was just going to say, somebody needs to want to score on Crater's side of things because they didn't seem like they wanted to score. They were content with letting whatever happened happen. But I liked how Javon took it to them there. He knew he could get around his guy. He had a step on him. Let's see if you can convert here. Come on. Get this one in.
Folks, it's our sponsors who make these live high school athletic action available for you, including our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore, Jeep Dodge Chrysler. Visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. We want to also say thanks to our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, with 7 locations, Damien, to serve you.
Minute left. Let's go. I like the chants are coming.
Comet student section imploring defense. Here's Morgan. Kicks into the corner to number 4, a beauty, a drive and a kick to Evan Thompson, the senior, calmly drains that.
That was a tough one because they had played pretty good defense, and to have that go in is not what you wanted.
Yeah, this is way too good of a team in the Lancers just to expect them to go away.
Yeah, they're not going to lay down and die for sure.
40 seconds left yet. Third quarter. Brewster.
What was Tate doing last half to get that corner 3 so often?
There's a dribble drive by the Comets, so they would drive.
There you go. Oh. Nice save.
Comets again with the third attempt here.
Tate didn't give up on that one.
Lassiter with a high screen and roll gets the switch onto Pennington, drives in with his left, and gets a block by Pennington. 7 seconds to go.
That's all right. Now they can run a nice, solid out-of-bounds play where they're guaranteed to score, right?
Pennington stands 6'5" with Lassiter at 5'10", a grin on his face. Smith, step back. Price now finds traffic into the hands. That's going to be a turnover. No, it isn't. Time will expire. We've got a good one, folks. Stick around for the fourth quarter on the John L. Scott scoreboard. It's the Comets 43, the Lancers 40.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Back here for the fourth quarter, Jeff Lang and Damian Idiart. The Lancers score 12. The Comets score 7 in that third quarter. Draws the lead just to 3, so 43-40 here. 8 minutes left on the clock this Friday night, February 25th, nearing the end of February, Damian.
Can't believe it. This year's going by so fast.
Blowing
it's
by.
my last semester with my boy at home, and I'm wanting the clock to slow down a little bit.
Yeah, I hear you. Speaking of seniors, your boy and All seniors here on the court here to start the fourth quarter. Max Montgomery's going to be called for the foul. Holding on Brains. That's just the second team foul on the Lancers.
It's not going to be a game won on the line tonight, I don't think. We'll see. We're going to get a little more intense here, so they'll probably call some more.
How is this game going to be won, Damien? It's just whoever's going to hit outside shots?
I'm hoping we have a really hot quarter. We were asleep last quarter, so.
Well, it has been feast or famine. The Comets with 14 in the first quarter, 22 in the second, and then just 7. Here's Brewster right in front of the bench and nails it right over Pennington.
You can tell when it's leaving Tate's hand if it's got a high probability of going in. He's got a beautiful looking stroke.
Great rotation for the senior and Brewster. 46-40 now, 7 minutes to go. Looking to pen the first loss in the league for the Lancers.
That would be nice.
Comets with one more home game. That's senior night. That's on Tuesday.
That was the Hollywood right there. He did not get hit.
Partially blocked by Smith. He wants, Samanje's wondering, where am I and what's happening?
Yeah, leave that in Europe for the soccer field, please.
Well, you get a feeling that, Samanje may get those calls up north, maybe not down south, but great basketball player nonetheless, but a tough night for him.
Yeah, he's not getting any help. There's no excitement on their side, so. 40. Okay, I missed a point here.
Comets choosing to slow the ball down a little bit. Here's Brewster. It goes by. Kicks it back out to Lassiter. So kind of four corners basketball here.
Yeah, I don't want us to just get passive.
And what the Comets are going to do here is just be content to stay out. They've got a lot of guards, 3 of them that can handle the ball.
What's this?
Coach Brian Broadus wants a timeout to talk it over. We have 5:52 left in the fourth quarter. Comets up 46-40.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
The Start Something New sales event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Grand Cherokee L 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back 3-peat Truck of the Year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get a Start Something New deal on every new vehicle in stock, only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Welcome back here to Crater High School. Action just started here. Vrains working in, Price in the far corner. So 4 corners. This Price points up top.
Nice finish.
He got his defender to look up top, and then he drove baseline by him.
Yeah, kind of like one of those little here you have it, here you don't things.
5 points for the Comets here early in the fourth quarter.
They saw it. Oh, no. He just gave up a point right like he just, man.
Here's Coach Kelly Bookin, maybe wanted to pick up the pace here as the Comets look to take some air out of the ball. Brains finds Brewster in the middle. Again, chess match here at Crater High
Take
School.
Him, Bolton. You've got that guy. Yeah, there you go. Pick up a foul. See, when they bring number 14 out high like that, they need to go by him every time. And then if he can't finish, somebody's got to be cutting from the weak side, and then you got a nice little easy layup on the other end. So let's hope they keep doing that. On the side, he wants to.
Well, unless you're a Churchill Lancer fan, and then you wouldn't want them to do that.
But how many of those guys are listening to us on
a lot. I was just in Eugene today working.
You saw it announced up there, like Table Rock Sports?
Yeah, we spread the word. I was marketing on every street corner. I had my sign that I was flipping like the progressive guy.
Did you eat at our favorite fish shop?
Where did I eat today? I went to Panera.
I keep thinking about that fish place you took me. I don't know what it was called, but it was excellent. That market, that fish market, didn't you take me there? Or Jason took me there?
Can't remember. It must have been Jason.
That fish market downtown in Eugene. Oh, come on. Somebody knows. Somebody in Eugene's listening.
Shooting 2.
Must have been Jason. Sorry.
Fish tacos. Give us a little bit more. Like
it was like a dumpy-looking place, but it was excellent food.
All right. Those are usually the best.
Yeah.
Brewster at the line. He drove in, got fouled for 2 free throws. The first one goes. Rotation looks good, but is hard. 1 of 2 for Brewster. Coach Kelly Bookin wants a timeout. Talk it over. It's 49-42 with 4:45 left here in the fourth quarter. Great matchup. We'll be right back.
Life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
I'd like to see maybe a 12, 13-point lead. Oops, we're back.
49-42. Coach Kelly booking a 30-second timeout to collect his crew, give them instructions. Again, 19-4 here for the Lancers. And
you a long bus ride home if they lose this, because I'm sure that they came expecting to pull a win off.
Really?
With their
yeah, well, I think they knew they were in for a dogfight. These two teams played to a close match, even though the final score didn't say that. Forsyth takes Lassiter, has a height difference on Lassiter. As they mentioned, they played last in late January, a 62-46 win by the Lancers.
Did Tate play in that game, or was he not in that game? I can't remember. He missed a game up there somewhere that we didn't go to.
I don't know.
Okay, he had like a turned ankle or something.
Matthew Forsyth at the line, giving instructions here to his partner Luna and Morgan. Still talking, ball in his hands. Hits his first free throw. Nice rotation, comes off hard, off the head of Price and into the hands of Weiskind. Extra possession for the Lancers. There's Forsyth.
Oh.
Damian says let's him shoot.
I did say that, but
that's not good.
Wasn't good.
But a basket was good for Forsyth, so he comes away with 3 points on that possession. 49-46. We have a ball game, folks.
Yep. Who wants it for Crater? Who is going to be the dominant player on the offensive end? Oh.
Gonna be a foul on Morgan.
Two of the quickest players on the court there. The ref saw it like a flash.
Samaje Morgan picks up his second. Possession stays with the Comets. Long cross-court pass to Lassiter, picked up by Forsyth. Luna is on Vrains.
They've got to take these big guys off the ball. There you go. Hey, hit that thing, man. Short on everything.
Brewster with a shot under the baseline. A 5-footer comes up short. Can't get his own rebound. Morgan now on the move. A nice pass into Forsyth. Blocked away. Picked up by Vrains. Vrains going to pass it to Smith. Smith goes up with 2 hands. Kisses it off the glass.
That young man can finish.
What I like about Javon Smith is how he gets out on the break. Smith plows over Morgan.
Didn't like that. It was right in front of the ref, though, so there was nothing wrong. Oh, that was a travel.
Forsyth, a good kick to Morgan. Weiskind with the offensive rebound, now into the hands of Luna.
We got to get a
3
body
minutes
on those
left.
big guys.
Coach Kelly Bookin wants a full timeout. Excellent coach here at Churchill.
Yeah, he knew exactly when to call that.
14 years at Redmond, 12 years at Churchill. He knows what he's doing. 3 minutes left. Score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Comets 51, Lancers 46.
Gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
It takes meticulous planning. continuous monitoring and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
And welcome back here to Crater High School on a Friday night. The band blaring. Boys action just as good, if not better, than the girls action earlier tonight. 51-46, favor of the Comets, just 3 minutes to go. Coach Kelly Bookin with a ton of seniority and tenure, knows what he's doing. He's standing here calling out instructions, but he had a full timeout here with a design play with foresight.
Ooh, got lucky it didn't fall. That was, someone needed to help Caden see that thing. He just didn't have his back.
So a design play, Damien, coming out of that timeout with a give and go to Forsyth. He finds himself back at the line now for 2.
This Forsyth is stepping up. He's a senior?
Forsyth up and in. He certainly is. 6'4" senior, Matthew Forsyth.
It's the second time he missed this, second of 2.
1 of 2 again for Forsyth now. Under 3 minutes to go. It's interesting to see what the Comets choose to do, whether they want to take the air out of the ball, and it looks like just that way.
Ooh.
Ton of contact from Luna and Brains.
I'm glad he did it. I'm telling you, he can get by number 14 every time.
So
Luna.
Notice on the scoreboard, Damian Wright, second foul on Luna, but that's the 6th team foul now on the Lancers. So next one is 1 and 1.
Yep, it's gonna be big.
Smith picked up by the taller Forsyth.
This is another one. You should go right by him. Give him a little dribble drive. Crossover or something.
Brewster now. He's covered by Cooper Case.
They're letting Crater hold the ball for a bit.
Case trying to move his feet. Brewster
Got
nearly
lucky.
a turnover to Price. He's going to kick it way out.
Oh, he didn't see Javon there.
Lassiter now double teamed in the corner.
Oh.
Here's Price. We've seen this before
There you
where he
go.
goes baseline. He's going to do it again.
And
another 2.
Way to go, Logan.
Logan Price, 2 critical baseline
That
drives.
was beautiful.
Stretches the lead to 6.
I don't know why he let him do the same thing again.
Morgan to Weiskind. Luna to Forsyth.
We need to get a step ahead. He cheated him. He knew that. He should have knew that.
That could have been a separation and a steal and put this game away.
He needed to go with the other hand.
6th team foul now on Coach Brian Broadus Comets. Max Montgomery comes into the game for Case.
If they can get another possession like the last one where they knock off 40, 50 seconds and a score, that's going to be tough for the nice.
Morgan with the floater. Can't get it to go. A rough
Draw
night
foul,
for Morgan.
draw
Here
foul.
goes Javon Smith into the corner now. Logan Price has it knocked out. Morgan hustles out of bounds.
He's wanting the foul. He got hit on the elbow.
16 fouls apiece. 1:24 left, fourth quarter. 6-point lead for the Comets. Another timeout for Coach Kelly Bookin. How many does he get?
I don't know. He's got to be out. No?
Coach of that
Jeez.
tenure has a lot. 53-47.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, Kaya! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back here at Crater High School after the timeout from Coach Bookin. 53-47. Ton of pressure here in the backcourt. Ball goes into the hands of Brewster, cross court. Looking to burn more time off. Oh. A risky pass. Comets just looking and waiting for that foul. Simone Morgan still
What's
looks
he
at the
arguing
referee
about?
route.
Tee him up.
Well, he's had a rough night. He hasn't really had a call that's gone his way. We've all experienced those nights on the hardwood. But that's what they needed to do. They had to foul. There's 1:04 left.
Number 4, Evan Thompson, back in the game for Churchill.
Time was turning away. Student section giving them heck.
Yeah. Oh, that's what they need to do.
I'm sure it
sixth man, right?
Was reciprocal at Churchill High a month ago. Brewster with the first.
All right. This is a big shot right here.
I want to remind you the next game here for the Comets will be Tuesday night. It's senior night. The girls' action will start before at 5:15, followed by the boys at 6:45. Both free throws good by Brewster. Churchill's last game of the season will also be on Tuesday, where they'll host North Eugene.
Beautiful rebound.
Missed shot by Montgomery, rebounded by Brewster. Back into the hands of Brewster now. A long pass to Javon Smith. Coach Bookin is asking for a foul, and he can't get it with the elusive Comets.
Oh,
the referee not giving him either.
Let him play a little bit. No, that one.
Finally, Luna
had to call that
gets
one.
the foul.
Well, Jeff, it's feeling good. It's feeling good.
Foul number 14, Carson Luna, his third.
There's positives from both as you
Oh, yeah.
consider this. As if you're the Comets, you want that momentum heading into the state tournament, right? And if you're the Churchill Lancers, it's not a bad time to lose one before you go in, right?
You're right.
Better
And then,
now than later.
Especially if we see each other in the second round. It's like, you know, all bets are off as to who's going to win that game.
Lassiter with 2, a 10-point lead now, 30 seconds left. Forsyth.
Well, they just gave up on that one. But, oh, well.
Kelly Bookin, I don't know. He's where these timeouts are coming from, but he wants another one, and he has it. And he is granted it's a 30-second variety.
30-second. Oh, give him a technical. He's sitting on the bench.
Let's stay right here. So 28 seconds left here at Crater High School. Stick around after the game. We'll see if we can get a Crater player up here above the well, not above the rafters, but on the second level
I like
here.
that. Above the rafters.
Above the rafters.
That's what we should call the after game show.
Right.
The post game show. Above the rafters. Ah.
That's a lot of battery phone life going dead over there.
It's all right.
The student section. It's blinding me.
For the Crater student section.
So stick with us after the game. We'll see if we can't get a Crater player to come on up and join us here at Crater High School on this Friday night for the post-game report. Again, powered by My Circle K and GP Energy.
All right, no mistakes. Let's go, Crater. Let's finish this strong. Oh, careful, Colton. You're pushing.
Max Montgomery comes up. Looks like he turned his right ankle.
Oh, no.
The foul's going to be on him.
You don't want that at the end of the game.
Fifth foul, number 5, Max Montgomery.
Logan was the one that was making those baseline drives. Okay. What? Was he trying to miss that?
Brains with 2 free throws. He banks that first one in.
Yeah.
I've done that before. It's a confidence booster.
He just did a second one. He was doing it on purpose. He should have done underhand, Rick Barry style.
One way to get the ball in the hoop is to bank it in twice from the free throw line.
Oh.
Luna with a high archer.
Oh,
it's his third of the
big
night.
One.
I love that shot. Coach Kelly Bookin, guess what? He's got another timeout, and he just called it.
Who's keeping the books on that?
50.
I guess they
I'm sure it's legal. 59-52, 19 seconds left.
going
It's a
off?
full timeout. We'll be right back here
All right.
at TableRockSports.net.
Time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
Tell the I'll tell Josh. No, I'll tell
Mitch. We want to interview Logan after. We want to interview Logan after. Will you get him up here? All right, Comets, let's go. Finish strong. What are they saying?
Welcome back to Crater High School. I heard Milky Way and it made me hungry. Actually, I'm a Snickers guy, but anything will make me hungry. 59-52, under 20 seconds left here at Crater High. Be the first loss in league play.
Yeah,
for
it's
Coach
hard to
Kelly
go
Booker.
undefeated in any sport.
I don't know that this will shake up rankings too much. Again, the
No, it
Lancers
won't.
are 4.
They'll stay on top of it.
Comets are 6.
So I guess, who are the other 3 guys? above the, they've got, who's number 1, 2, 3?
1, 2, and 3. Forgive me, I don't know the specific order, but Crescent Valley out of the Corvallis area, Silverton out of the
Silverton's
Salem
always up
area,
there.
and then Redmond in the
Okay,
Bend
Redmond.
area, top 3. Forsyth with another 3. No timeouts left for Coach Kelly Book and a long court pass
Nope,
for
that's
the
it.
Comets. 60-55 now.
It's got to feel good for these seniors. They came out ready to play.
Again,
And,
stick around, folks, for the My Circle K post-game show where we'll have an interview with Damian Idiart and one of the senior players here for the Comets shortly after the final buzzer. 4 seconds left, 60-55. Smith 1 of 2. They forced the ball into the hands of Evan Thompson. Up to Forsyth. That's going to go and count. Final score 61-57 in favor of the Comets.
Gotta love it when grown men celebrate.
Student section coming down, celebrating on the bench. People getting trampled, ball going in the air.
Be careful, be careful.
Reminiscent of Eugene last night as the Oregon Ducks student section swarmed the court. What a sight that was.
Yeah.
Sportsmanship now being...
Yeah, they reinstituted order pretty fast. The principals all got over there and put a stop to it.
We're going to go ahead and take a break. We'll be right back for the My Circle K post-game report here. We'll have an interview with the Crater Comet player.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
All right, we're here with Logan Price, player of the game.
Let's go. Player of the game.
How'd that feel tonight?
Man, it was a good game. We've been having a good stretch. Good to get a win here because we knew if we beat these guys, we can beat anyone. So it's a good win.
It's going to be a long bus ride home for them.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure they came here. I mean, I don't know what you think, but they probably came here today thinking they were going to win, right? I mean, finish the season off with 2 easy wins.
Yeah. I mean, they were excited when we lost there. I think they had the underdog mentality there because we were on a streak. We won 10 games in a row, lost to them. They just won 10 games in a row, lost to us.
Yeah.
So, we were ready for this. It was good.
All right, so take me through this. I want to know how you were seeing the court, especially on the baseline there. And then that one time, I think you pointed up at the rafters or something. You got your defender to look up, and then you went right by him on the baseline?
Yeah, I was pointing to Lassie, just kind of messing with him. The guy let his guard down. I knew he was going to let his guard down. He wanted to push me right. the left was wide open. Got there. I thought two of those should have been and ones. But
yeah, that last one for sure.
Yeah.
Those were great moves. You know, the nice thing is they came at the perfect time too, because it seemed like they came right when you needed to put a stop to.
I didn't realize how clutch it was. I was like, I look up at the boards, like, dang, that was a 3-possession game.
This is one that you want to keep for your record books. All right, what's it feel like to play with your brother, your twin brother?
It's fun. You know, I think we have a little connection. We play alike. We like to go to the hole, take it strong, play strong defense. So I know he's someone I can rely on. You know, I can rely on all those guys out there. We've been playing for so long. I know they got my back. They know we got each other's back. So same thing with Caden.
Yeah. All right. Now, I'd be remiss if I didn't ask about your business. Tell us about what you're doing, you and your brother.
Yeah, so we have a high-ticket program where we teach people how to sell things online, basically.
Any of your pupils or whatever, did any of them watch you guys on Table Rock Sports?
Maybe some people that helped me get into the business. Mason Brains, I watched some of these, so he helped me get into this kind of niche. But I don't know if any of my employees do or any of my clients.
All right. Well, tell us what do you think about Eagle Point coming up? Senior night on Tuesday. What are you guys going to do? What are you thinking?
I mean, we're excited. It's going to be packed in here. I think this whole upstairs bleacher is going to be packed, and it's just going to be fun. You know, we got to really rebound against them. You know, they got two big guys that dominate the glass, and that's where they get all their points. Yeah. But other than that, we got to stop them from getting runs. They're really good at getting those runs. Once they score like 8 points in a row, the gym's going nuts. And they don't let off. So
plus senior night, you can't let them come in your house and beat you. I mean, you guys got to send them home bloody.
Yeah.
Not figuratively, not literally. All right. Well, okay. Last thing, playoff predictions. What are you feeling? You guys think you're gonna have a long run and maybe do something at Gill Stadium?
Yeah, like I said, I mean, we knew we beat these guys. We can basically compete with everyone there. You know, we could rematch them there, which you know, I don't like playing a team 3 times, but hopefully we play. You know, I'm looking forward to playing anyone. Hopefully this will move us up in the rankings. Maybe we'll be 4th, and we can play a 5-4 game, or maybe even 3rd. Maybe we can play a 3-5 game.
Nice. Well, it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll have a lot of fans there. Oh, one last thing. You know, I don't listen to Jeff's interviews, but on the other interviews, I don't know if he's asked a lot about Coach Broadus. What's it like in the locker room with him? What kind of feelings he brought different than maybe Coach Schmerbach? Yeah,
so Broadus, I mean, he likes to have more fun, I'd say, than Schmerbach. Schmerbach's a fun guy, you know, but Broadus likes to have fun, and you know, he really trusts his players. So I really like that, and you know, he likes us to play our roles, and it really makes the whole team better.
Yeah, well, your chemistry looks good, so I think he probably has a little bit of credit needed for him for that. All right, well, Logan, thank you. Congratulations on being the John L. Scott Player of the Game, and you're the one that single-handedly brought the win for the Crater Comets.
Oh, I give it to Lassiter. You see his first half. I was surprised I got it. Give it to Lassiter.
It was those baseline moves you had.
Yeah,
those were sweet.
Sweet.
All right, well, thanks, Logan.
Thank you.
That's it.
Gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Hey, and that'll do it here from Crater High School. Again, thanks for joining the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night. Nice interview there with Logan Price and my partner, Damian Idiart, the player of the game, 6'3" senior. Big win, 61-57. Moves the overall record for the Comets to 19-5. They go to 11-4 in league. The Churchill Lancers go to 19-5 as well, but 14-1 in league with 1 game to play. That will be Eagle Point here at home. So exciting games for both the girls and the boys, Damian. Glad to be here with you. Look forward to one more.
Yeah.
And we're going to have
I'm going to hang it up, and you'll be here next season with your old partner back.
We'll have a home playoff game, and then we're going to travel north and have some fun in Corvallis, hopefully.
You betcha.
Hey, we'd like to thank you for watching tonight's broadcast. We'd like to thank Crater High School Athletic Director David Hurd for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net. Special thanks to head coaches Kelly Bookin and Brian Broadus. Our next Table Rock Sports production will be Tuesday at 5:15. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, the Comets 61, the Lancers 57. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Executive producer is Joe Brett. With Damian Idiart, I'm Jeff Lang saying thanks for watching and good night from Crater High School in Central Point, Oregon.